up today realizing that maybe it's just me, but it just seemed like we're all being sold like a different story, you know? And it made me a little sad. Not because of Taylor Swift, not because of Rihanna. I admire both of them. But when I look at the stories we're celebrating, I can't help but wonder. Were black women sold a different dream? I scroll through social media and I see a fairy tale wedding, engagement, rings, husband, and story that feels like it came straight out of a romance movie. Then I look at the conversation that many black women are having. Don't depend on a man. Get your education. Build your career. Be strong. Be independent. Those aren't bad messages. I believe in education. I have 3 degrees. I believe in ambition. I'm very ambitious. I believe a woman should be able to stand on her own. I practice that. But somewhere along the way, I feel like we stop talking about love and not toxic love, not settling, not desperation, just love. The kind where someone chooses you, the kind where you're built a life together, the kind where success and partnership aren't competing goals. Sometimes I wonder if little girls are being taught they can dream about both. Well, when I look around, it often feels like we have been told we have to choose a career or a family as black women, like strength or softness, independent or partnership, as if wanting successful career somehow means you shouldn't also want someone to come home to. And maybe that's why this conversation has been sitting heavy in my heart because I don't think wanting love makes a woman weak. And I don't think wanting marriage make a woman less ambitious. I don't think wanting children means you failed feminism. I think it makes you human. So this video isn't about attacking anyone. It's not about comparing women against each other. It's about asking a question that I think a lot of us are quietly carrying. Were black women sold a different dream? And if we were, what does this mean for the next generation?
When I see Taylor Swift, I notice how much the conversation is about love, the wedding, the ring, the happy ever after. Taylor Swift and Travis. Then I look at Rihanna and it's like the billionaire, the fashion icon, the mother, the business mogul. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. And somehow the conversation only finds its way back to one phrase: baby mama. I'm not saying one woman is happier than the other. I'm not saying marriage makes someone's better. I'm not saying motherhood outside of marriage is a failure. That's not what I'm asking. But were black women sold a different dream? Because honestly, there are mornings when I don't want to dream about promotion and career and status and all that shit, building generational wealth. There's times where you just want to come home to someone that you are aligned to, someone that gets you. You could be in your soft girl era. It just seems like, I don't know, where is the black woman soft girl era? It's just not looking soft for us. It's just always looking hard and struggle and work and stress. And sometimes I wonder why saying it out loud almost feel like betraying everything you were taught, you know? That line especially strong because it capture and for a black woman to say she wants to be in her soft girl era, it's like you almost feel like saying it out loud is like you're betraying everything you were taught. You know, you're taught to be tough and strong and independent. Well, it looks like the white girls are being taught that they could have it all. They could be billionaires and be rich and get married and marry a football player. No one is concerned about that. It's like I was almost sold the same reality like, oh, if you're rich and you're a billionaire, you have to protect your asset. You can't get married. But I'm like, you could also have a spiritual wedding. Just like, are we wrong? We're not saying Rihanna is not happy. This is not even about Rihanna. This is about the image of black woman that's being portrayed in the media. Are we wrong if we wanted to see our Princess Brianna grow up? Sorry, our Princess Rihanna grow up and have a beautiful wedding? Not physically see it, but just the notion. Because there are some people that are literally caught up in celebrity lives and their image affects them, right? So it kind of makes you wonder, like, why is it the image of Taylor Swift, like little white girls get to see their icon, get to be the princess, get to get the happily princess ending, while I our icon is being told she didn't sound good at the recent Jay-Z concert, and ASAP Rocky is this and that, and she needs another album, and she's a bill. It's just like, and you can tell all she wants to do is be in her soft girl era. And I'm not saying she's not in it, but why can't we have an image where the black woman sung all the beautiful songs and had her beautiful wedding and her happy ending? Jesus Christ, not even Lauryn Hill got her freaking happy ending. It just makes you wonder. That's all. Like, were we sold a different dream? And once again, not saying Rihanna isn't happy. So happy for her and her beautiful family and her partner. But it's just the notion that the image of the black woman is like power, wealth, independency, and it's just, while Taylor Swift is like the princess, she got married and she's gonna slowly have her kids, and sometimes I see Rihanna out there and it's like she's showing us that she could carry her kids, she could shop by herself, and it's all like, girl, it's okay to have a nanny. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do, it's like, it's okay as a black woman to relax now. Child, you have so much album. You sold so much. Girl, once again, I'm not saying she ain't happy, but it makes you wonder if we were sold a dream. And to understand why I'm even asking this question, we have to go back to like way back. Let's take it back to the 1960s. When people talk about feminism, they often tell one story. But the black women were living a different reality. For many white women in America, the fight was to get into the workforce, but for many black women, they were already there. Black women have worked outside the home for generations, not because survival demanded it, not because they wanted a career, I should say, but it's not like they wanted the career of the family, but like in order to survive, they had to work because, the man wasn't making as much based on his race, obviously. But what started off as survival for black women, like you had to work to help survive at a certain era, became like an identity, like as if we forgot like we're coming out of bondage, you know what I'm saying? The whole point is to be free. It's like the black woman kept that strong black woman identity and was like taking care of everyone. So is it the notion of being the princess is not even real, it seems like, because even when you get your so-called husband and kids, he's not really your husband, and you have your kids and you still got to prove that you're a normal woman. It just seems like a lot. Like, why can't you fade off of the sunset and just enjoy your fucking life? Because it's like two identities. Like, you're a woman and it's like you got to be black, independent, and strong. But if you're a little girl, you're growing up. watching Disney Channel and princesses and fairy tales and wedding movie and romantic comedies. The prince came along, the wedding always happened, the family always came together. So now I have to ask, so who exactly were these dreams for? Because when you look around you today, Taylor Swift is one of the biggest women in the world. She's a billionaire, one of the most successful artists in history. She sells out stadiums across the globe, and yet people still celebrate her love story. They celebrate the possibility of marriage. They celebrate the fairy tale. No one says, Taylor Swift, you don't need no man. No one acts like one in love, someone makes her less powerful. And now look, Rihanna, another billionaire, another global icon, one of the greatest entertainers of our generation, but she's built Fenty, Savage X Fenty. She changed beauty forever. She became one of the richest self-made women in entertainment, and yet the conversation around her love life just seems a bit different. Not because it isn't successful, because, she is a successful woman and her love life is successful too. She's happy. She has her kids. However, but it's that expectation against surrounding black women. It always have been a bit different. It is almost like society say, you're strong enough to carry everything. You carry the career, the money, the children, the family responsibility, emotional labor, everything. And somewhere out of all of that, love stopped being a part of the conversation again. Like, this isn't about Taylor Swift's life is better or Rihanna's life is worse. This is not my point. My point is, why were we taught to celebrate different endings? Why did the two incredible successful women become symbol of two completely different love fucking story? Because if success is the goal, both women already won. But if the little girls are watching, what dreams are they learning to chase? That's the conversation I think we're finally ready to have, right? So maybe the question isn't whether black women have it all, can have it all, but maybe the real question is who decided we shouldn't even ask for it, right? Why can't we have the happy ending and be a bride and the princess ending? It just seems like the struggle love seems to be a moniker. The baby mama is a moniker. And people celebrate it. Rihanna says the word proudly and she's celebrating. Once again, go ahead. We're happy for her. But I'm just wondering if little black girls are really thinking like, you know, you gotta grow up to be a baby mama. While little white girls get to grow up to be a wife. There's nothing wrong with being a baby mama, but it should be a even playing field. Do you guys think black girls are sold the dream that they can have the happy ending and get married and or they got to be strong and then protect their assets? I don't know. But I'm happy for both these ladies. They found love and they're celebrating life. And I wish them success. But were we all sold a different dream? Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Have a blessed night. Remember to comment below and let me know what you're thinking. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.